As we know the basics of division, we can look at these problems knowing it is long division and be able to read the problem out. 938, that's the dividend, the number divided. 938 divided by, what's doing all the work? 7. 938 divided by 7, this is the divisor, and then the quotient, the answer to this problem, will come right up top. Okay, so with long division, it's an algorithm. That means we can follow this same process to complete any division problem that we ever come across. The set of rules, basically. And there are just a couple. The first step is division. The second step is multiplication. The third step is subtraction. The fourth step is to bring down. And the fifth step is to just repeat the process. I like to think of a family. First, Daddy divides. Then, Mommy multiplies. Sister subtracts. Brother brings down, and Rufus, the dog, repeats. So as we do this, we have one digit, this is one digit divisors, and so we start going into just one digit. How many times does 7 divide into 9? Okay, Daddy divides 7 into 9 one time. We aren't looking for an exact number, but it can't go in 2 times because 7 times 2 is 14. Too much. So 7 goes into 9 one whole time. Then, Mom being a bit more exact, she goes 7 times 1 is 7. And Sister is following Mom around, so 9 minus 7, because Sister subtracts, equals 2. Brother's job is now to bring down the next one digit. Okay? And Rufus says to repeat, and then Daddy divides again. Now we're not up here anymore. We come to our new dividend. 23 is the number to be divided now. So now 7 goes into 23 how many times? 3 times. And Dad writes that right above. Okay? We want to get used to following these place values right here. Because it goes into 23, right above that. Mom, being more exact, 7 times 3 equals 21. Sister subtracts that, gets 2. Brother brings down the next one, brings down 8. Then Rufus says to repeat. Dad again divides 7 into 28 4 times. Mom, being exact, says 7 times 4 is 28. Sister subtracts, gets 0. Brother can't bring down. If brother can't bring down, I'm done. And in this instance, we don't have anything left over. No remainder. On this one, I'll show you what to do when we get to a remainder. But this is the algorithm for figuring out a division problem. So 938 divided by 7 equals 134. Now, we come on to this one. 6, one digit. So we go into one digit. 6 can't go into 5 any whole times. So we put a 0 there. Okay, this is just to get used to holding that place. Because sometimes we like to make a mistake, as I'll show you in just a moment. So we could go through the process. Oh, 6 times 0 is 0. 5 minus 0 is 5. Brother brings down. But we don't have to if there's a 0 there. So then we just go on to the next one and say, Dad divides 6 into 57. And he says 9 times. 9 times. Mom, being exact, says 6 times 9 is 54, etc. So the reason why I put the 0 there to get us used to it is because we're looking at each of these digits, and it'll be important in later lessons. If we put the 9 over the 5, we're saying 6 goes into 5 9 times. No, it doesn't. And as we look up here, these place values, we were saying 6 goes into 575. If we put the 9 right there, 900 something times, doesn't make sense. 6 goes into 575. 90 something times, sure, but not 900. So keep these lined up. And as we continue, Mom's already multiplied. Sister now can subtract, get a 3. Brother brings down. Rufus repeats. Daddy divides. Oops, sorry. Goes 5 times. I'm trying to get a little ahead of myself. 6 times 5 is 30. Sister subtracts. Brother can't bring down. We're done, but there's something left over here. This is pretty important. It's called the remainder. So we just put an R and whatever it is. So 6 goes into 575, or 575 divided by 6 equals 95 with a remainder of 5. So how we check these in long division is simply we multiply the quotient by the divisor. 134 times 7, I'll go quickly, equals 28. 7 times 3 equals 21 plus 2 is 23. 7 times 1 is 7 plus 2 is 9. We get that right here. Now, 6 into 575, apparently I'm supposed to be done. Okay, you would do 95 times 6, you would get 570. And then that remainder is the difference between 570 and 575. And that is long division.